Yo, yes, people, what is going on? Thank you for joining. People that are here, please leave a like as you are rolling in, as per usual. Damn, look at that spot right there. Jeez. I didn't even see that. Bloody hell. Oh, well, what can you do? Dan Jones, yes, Tanner. Thank you for my 20 MIR from the competition. No worries at all, bro. Well deserved. I was glad you won. For those of you that do not know, I run competitions weekly now. Dan was the last person to win. And he won 20 MIR, which in today's market is worth like 60, 70 quid or something. So congrats to him. If you want to join the next one, be sure to join the Discord. The link is in the description below, guys. I'll be running a new one very soon, so be sure to be there. Thank you very much for joining, guys. Anne-Marie, as per usual. Mark, is Apple trying to kickstart the market? Well, we're going to speak about it. That's mental, though, isn't it? What was it? 2.8, 2.5? I forgot what it was. A lot of money brought from Bitcoin, which is crazy. I kind of wanted to discuss the whole timing of all of that stuff as well, because it's not only that. There's loads of other stuff that is going on in regards to, big firms, big financial institutions buying Bitcoin. And we're going to take a look at it, get some opinions on it as well. And just kind of try and like tie everything together to the timing of everything, okay? Because let's be honest, everything has just recently been about Binance. So, what can we do? I have got another video coming out tonight. I know I've been on it today. It's been ridiculous. But yeah, I've got one more video coming out tonight. I'm going to be dropping it around 9:30ish. A very relevant video for people to watch, okay? I'm not going to be showing no news articles or anything like that on Binance. I'm just going to chat to you guys about something, okay? Some important information that people need to know. So stay tuned for that, guys. That'll be out in a few hours. But yeah, it's been a busy day today, hasn't it? I've been uploading nonstop. News has been coming nonstop. And I felt like, you know what? Let's jump on it. Let's keep the people updated. Some people were getting sick and tired of it. Some people were getting sick and tired of hearing me. Other people are cool with it. The annoying thing is I can't even go to the studio to record videos because I have to self-isolate, apparently. I got the notification on my phone that I was near someone on the 10th of July. So, yeah, I had to self-isolate for 10 days. So I'm currently on day three. So, keeping real, guys. I did do a lateral flow test this morning. I was negative, so it's all good. But yeah, is what it is. But got quite a few videos coming out for you guys. Obviously, one tonight. I got a very interesting one tomorrow morning on how to withdraw money from Binance back into your bank account, because obviously withdrawals are down. I show you a very, very easy and good method to do that as well. So, hopefully everything is keeping you guys up to date with everything, so you don't really have to panic too much about a lot. 1-0 to Hibs. Oh, bloody hell. It's just never going to stop, is it? I know our team's pretty dead, but come on, man. Seriously. Those that don't know, Arsenal are playing Hibs today in a friendly, and I'm an Arsenal supporter. And yeah, looks like we're just going to have the same season as last season. Eric, thanks for joining, man. Hi, Tan. I hope you're good despite the Euros. I'm good, man. It is what it is. I won 900 quid. I put Italy to win the Euros before it started, so I can't complain. But had everyone around my house, would have been nice for England to win. We were all celebrating together, but we move on. Anyway, guys, let's jump straight into it. Few things that I want to show you. And surprisingly, the majority of it is all just Bitcoin related. And I think it's due. This is due to come out because we've gone through a whole maybe 2-3 weeks of just boring, crap, annoying news, right, coming out for us, especially for the people in the UK. But what we haven't realized is just become a smokescreen for all the other good news happening in regards to Bitcoin. I'm not talking directly about the chart right now. We could look at that probably tomorrow or the day after. News-wise, everyone is buying up Bitcoin, and it makes you think about the timing of everything. And I'm going to tie everything in together in this live stream. Okay, so just bear with me and we'll go through it together. So the first thing, let's get straight into it. Let's have a look at this. So here you got Capital Group Division buys a 12% stake in Bitcoin heavy MicroStrategy. Those of you that don't know, MicroStrategy is a huge investor in cryptocurrency, and they currently hold, where did I saw it, 953,000 shares worth of Bitcoin. Okay, 561 million at today's prices. Okay, which is pretty crazy. I think that's in crypto. I think their Bitcoin is actually more. Let's read it anyway. A 2.2 trillion asset manager has bought a stake in MicroStrategy, a cloud software company with huge Bitcoin holdings. Capital International Investors, a division of Los Angeles-based Capital Group, bought a 12.2% stake in MicroStrategy last month, according to an SEC filing today. The 953,000 shares are worth $561 million in today's prices, right? So that's how much they brought in a stake. In regards to Bitcoin, as you can see here, yeah, much bigger. So this means that Capital Group, one of the biggest investment organizations in the world, has indirect exposure to Bitcoin, as MicroStrategy keeps a majority of its treasury in Bitcoin. The Michael Saylor-led firm has hoovered up 105,000 of the cryptocurrency, worth $3.4 billion at today's prices. Capital Group, which counts mutual fund manager American Funds as one of its companies, declined to comment to the crypto on the investment. So there you go. MicroStrategy's Bitcoin buying obsession is one of the key reasons for the cryptocurrency's phenomenal run, which started last year. I'm not sure about that. The Virginia-based company has started buying up since last year, investing $250 million in August. So what we're basically seeing here, guys, is that a $2.2 trillion asset manager has now brought a stake in MicroStrategy, who are huge on Bitcoin, meaning they are also getting the pie of Bitcoin, okay? Because MicroStrategy are one of the largest investment funds to own Bitcoin, 3.4 billion. That's even more than what Apple was brought today, which is crazy, right? So that's news number one, okay? Now let's move on to what else we found. Here, overnight update. CEO of Chainlink claims Apple has bought $2.5 billion in Bitcoin. What? That is crazy, guys. That is an unbelievable amount to be. And Apple as well. This isn't no random company investment fund just buying Bitcoin. This is Apple buying $2.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. Now, this all comes back to the whole timing situation, right? Why all of a sudden are we getting so many people talk about buying Bitcoin? All of these investment funds buying Bitcoin, right? Let's go to the next one. Satoshi era Bitcoin wallet activated. For those of you that don't know what that means, Bitcoin obviously came out around the 2008, 2009 era. That was also called the Satoshi era. So a wallet containing $26 million worth of Bitcoin has just been activated, okay? Clicked on the tweet. So here you go. It's just been activated. So what does that tell you? That tells you that someone knows something. That tells you that a big move is coming in Bitcoin very, very soon. The fact that Apple has now bought 2.5 billion in Bitcoin, okay? The fact that Capital Group division has now got shares in MicroStrategy, who own $3.4 billion worth of Bitcoin. The fact that now Glassnode shows a large Bitcoin amount being moved off exchanges. What does that mean? I've obviously told you guys what that means in the past. If crypto is being moved off exchanges, it means they are being moved to another wallet. They are moving it to cold storage wallet. This does not mean they are selling it. If it was being sold, it would say it's being sold. Bitcoin is physically moving out of exchanges somewhere else because they are storing it. Add all of this together, what does it tell you? It means a big move is coming. Where is that move going to be coming from? Well, according to some of the market, according to some of the places in the market, this is AXS right here. We always talk about finding leaders in the market. As you can see, that smashed through its all-time high and it's now trading at $22. When just recently, back in the end of May into June, we were trading at $1.8. So you would have nearly 20 times your money if you had bought AXS just over a month ago, right? So we're looking for leaders in the market. AXS is simply obviously one of the leaders in the market. We've seen that. I've shown that in the past so many times, right? And the fact that all of these investment funds are now buying Bitcoin, to me, it seems like a perfect formula for a big move coming in Bitcoin. Not only that, we then move over to the whole situation of Wyckoff accumulation, which I was presenting. We haven't spoken about that for a while. Why? Because Bitcoin is simply lagging right now. I still think that we did complete wave C, phase C, when we had our capitulation back down into 28K. And we're now just on the recovery entering phase D. These things don't play out in certain time. They just play out, right? It doesn't matter how long they take. I definitely feel like we are coming towards the end of something in Bitcoin in regards to the range that we are in. And according to some of these leaders in the market, if AXS is moving like this, that's crazy. And we're seeing so many other leaders as well. Comp, although it has retraced a little bit, still had a big move up. Okay, and then we were seeing others like Audio, I believe, was it? Audio has had a big move recently as well. I think it was Auction. Auction has recently had a very big move as well. You can see where the actual market is heading. Luna, which I'm very bullish on, has recently had a big move up. Bitcoin's still chilling down here. Okay, Bitcoin is still chilling all the way down here. If we actually go to the Bitcoin chart, guys, right? Kingdom to that off. Now, I'm not saying this is exactly what's happening. I was just playing around with the Bitcoin chart today, and let's just go into the 4-hour chart, right? What I found extremely interesting was at this level right here, just seems to be holding every single time. Cool, we did wick below it, we wicked below it, wicked below it, but this was just such a weird area of interest to me because it seems like this area here around the 32,000 mark has just been holding very well recently. We had a bit of volatility here where we struggled to break above it until we finally did, and then found support on top of it again. Found support again, support. And just today, we found support on top of this level again. I then decided to zoom out and see if I could see anything here. This is probably the most ideal thing that I can come up with. Are we just doing this? Are we just going to get tighter and tighter in it until we do break out? Now, I don't know if a lot of you were watching me back previously a few weeks ago, but I was saying to you guys, look, I expect a big move to come out of Bitcoin, bullish. I expect very bullish stuff to come out of Bitcoin and the entire market. Timing wise, though, I said it's pretty impossible to predict any type of timing in the crypto market, right? So what we had to look at was just kind of look back in history and see if we can kind of see, how long could things actually play out. Bitcoin's been very slow recently. To me, I said that Bitcoin could be looking to make a move, or the cryptocurrency market could be looking to make a move towards mid to end July. That is what I said. And if we take a look at this chart, and I just go towards the end of this descending wedge right here, if you look to the bottom here, we can see, 20th July area. We're now on the 13th of July. What are we saying? Maybe next week, maybe within a week, we could see a move up. Now, look, if we break below this, it ain't going to be the end of the world, okay? Because we've still got certain support down here. It's absolutely fine, right? But I don't want to be breaking below 28,785. That, to me, confirmed Wyckoff accumulation phase C, okay? I do not want to be breaking below that. If we can stay above that, absolutely fine. Ideally, what we really want to be looking at right here is something that looks a little bit like this. If we just play a little bit like that and have a breakout, retest this trend line now as support, and then head our way up. That's basically what I'll be looking for. Something along the lines of this would be very ideal to me. We'll check back on this as soon as Bitcoin does break out of this. Hopefully it does. We'll check back on it again in a few days as well. However, as of right now, guys, that's basically what I'm looking at. And like I said, the fact that all of these big investment firms are now buying up and they're making it public as well. Apple, 2.5 billion. Large amounts of Bitcoin being moved off exchanges. Does that mean that the whales have done accumulating now? Are they done accumulating? Because we've been in this range for a ridiculous amount of time. Sorry to keep coming back to the charts, guys, but if I just take this range right here, date range, and I just go from, let's say, the 19th of May, when we did go back down to 30K, 55 days in this range is a very long time, okay? And again, for the people that have been watching me for a while, one thing I always say is 90% of the time, crypto is very boring. It's downwards, it's sideways, there's nothing going on. But that 10% of the time is when it's exciting. It's when it's explosive. Is when loads of new people will start, like a new influx of people will start rushing into the market. But then it's over before you know it, okay? So it could be 55 days of, boring, rubbish price action, but then 10 days of amazing price action. And you're just going to be like, you don't know what to do, right? But, we'll just have to wait and see. It's all adding up. It's all adding up very well is basically what I'm trying to say. Is there's still a long way to go. But right now, it's looking really good. Let me catch up on these comments here, guys. Thank you for joining, by the way. Please leave a like. Dave, thanks, mate, for the great channel. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I think that's my first comment from Twitter as well, actually. So I appreciate that, man. Sounds like insider trading. Very much could be. It would not surprise me at all. Like I said, all these whales accumulating for a while now. They've been accumulating their Bitcoin for 55 days now at very low prices. Would not surprise me if they're done now, which this data is now showing it is done. And Bitcoin is now ready to make a move up. Perfect time for good news. Absolutely. Been following you for a while, bro. Keep it up. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. But are you sure that Apple has actually brought Bitcoin? Okay, so I could see a few of you in here that are speaking about that. So it is, look, it's not a fact that Apple has come out and said they have brought Bitcoin. However, we are getting so many insider rumors saying that Bitcoin and Apple has brought $2.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. There's loads of articles reporting it as well. And it would not surprise me if in the next day or two, Apple do come out and actually admit that. What would happen, the reason why these big investment firms do not announce what they have brought straight away is because people would start flooding in. Okay, happens all the time. These guys want to accumulate their Bitcoin for the lowest prices possible before announcing what they've actually done, because once they do it, that is when a huge influx of people would again start buying it. Just like with Elon Musk, when he announced that Tesla was going to start buying Bitcoin, right? If we go back to the Bitcoin chart, Elon Musk announced that Tesla was going to start buying Bitcoin back over here, back over these right here. So hang on a sec, get the arrow. Where's my arrow going? Here we go. Right over here is when Elon Musk announced that Tesla was going to start buying Bitcoin. And as you can see there, we went all the way up there. Okay, all the way up there. So again, it's very, very similar stuff, right? If we think about it again, it's actually a good comparison, isn't it? So Elon Musk announcing that Tesla was going to start buying Bitcoin just as we got to these levels here. And then it went on a massive run all the way up to 65K. Apple announcing that they are buying $2.5 billion worth of Bitcoin here. I'd say that's just as big news as Tesla buying Bitcoin over here. So is it a coincidence? Are we going to see something very similar as we saw here? We're going to start rising up? We don't know. It's like I said, even that, very, very interesting timing, isn't it? Very interesting timing. Yes, John from Kansas. Thank you very much, man, for joining. Hi, Tanner. Could you have a quick look at the lunar chart because it's been dipping? Any indications? Or it ain't been dipping. What you've been watching, bro? Luna been dipping. Oh my word. Luna has not been dipping. I'll tell you that for sure. Luna was like $4 just over a week ago. Look, we've been grinding, man. We've had a little dip over here in the last 12 hours or so, but other than that, we went from $4.50 all the way up to $8.50, man. Nearly doubled your money there. Yeah, don't worry about Luna. I mean, you can kind of just, you know, things do have to retrace back to levels. And if you just take a look and see where Luna actually retraced to at the moment right now anyway. In fact, let me do this. If I was looking for Luna to retrace, I'd be looking for it to retrace back into like these areas right here. As you can see, we've had quite a bit of volatility in these areas here, and it's just retraced back into that level, which is bullish because it gives us more support to head our way up to our next leg. So yeah, Luna definitely hasn't been dipping, man. Things just won't go up in a straight line. It's good for it to retrace sometimes. Could this lead to an increase? I'm definitely expecting it at some point this month, later this month. I'm being very patient because I believe I do have a big belief that the crypto market does have another leg up. We will be making a new all-time high, one more before a bear market does begin. So that is basically what I'm hoping for too. Free crypto wallet with McDonald's Happy Meals 2022. Yes. That would be a good idea, man. Why don't you like start a petition for that or something? When does Apple report come out? I don't know. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out within the next day or two, though. The key to it all seems to be keeping our eyes wide open. Thanks for your efforts in keeping your finger on the pulse. No worries, man. Like I said, it's been a very busy day trying to update everyone, but try to keep all the news relevant just to keep you guys updated within what's going on in the UK as well. And good thing is I'm like trying to be first one there so you guys know where to come to find your information first. So anytime, man. Consumer price index rose 0.9% in the US, which is an important measure for inflation. I assume there is a trend between inflation going up and Bitcoin going up, as Bitcoin is the new gold. Look, a lot of people have so many different opinions on that. And, you know, it is obviously very, very relevant. One thing that we do need to be looking at is the actual searches for inflation on Google search. If you just go and take a look, you will see that recently it has been going up and then it dipped down. But look, I suppose that's something that we can definitely revisit in another video. I want to do like a bigger video on that because a lot of people don't really understand. Oh, could you guys not see the lunar chart when I was doing that? Oh, there, he's done it. Got excited, didn't show us the graph. That's all right, man. What I said is what it was anyway. Full on bull charge come 19th then? I don't know. I've got no idea, man. But like I said, it would not surprise me if we start seeing some kind of price action come out of Bitcoin and the crypto market within the next week or two. Remortgaging now. Dipping on short time frames. Yeah, absolutely. But it's relevant, man. Has to happen. It can't be a straight line up. I'd rather you, whenever you're looking at like a bullish chart, goes up like that, doesn't it? Like a diagonal. It does that for a reason, because it's always coming back down to retest certain levels of support to make our next leg up. It's always bullish. You don't want something going up in a straight line. Hot, man. Bare hot, sweating. Right. Yes, smash the like button, guys. Thank you all for joining. Dan Jones, congratulations on beating me to the two-way competition. Yeah, guys that have just joined the stream, I run competitions weekly now. Join the Discord if you want to be in the next one. Dan Jones won 20 MIR, which was about £60 worth just recently. So if you want to join the next one, join the Discord. APJ, loving the new updates you're posting on Facebook page too. Great story on the mad big diamond brought with crypto. Yeah, that was mental, wasn't it? There's a lot of purchases going on recently, isn't there? So many purchases. Yes, Jade. Thank you very much for joining, Jade. Thank you very much for joining. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But yeah, guys, like I said, bullish stuff going on right now. Look, regarding this Binance situation, let's just touch upon that, right? Because obviously we need to. It's quite relevant. What's your thoughts on it all? What is your thoughts on it all? At first, it was all quite fuddy, like we had a bit of FUD going on. People didn't really understand what was going on, and even myself, I must admit, I came out on YouTube and I told people, look, don't worry, you know, we don't really have facts out yet, nothing's really happened at the time. Cool. And then the bank started getting involved, and then deposits went down, and then withdrawals went down. Yeah, it just became a bit of a domino effect of everything happening, isn't it? Like I said, I have got a video coming out later today around 9:30, 9:45, just to kind of give you guys a chat of some important information that you guys need to know. So I'll let you guys wait for that for sure. Strax was on the second gainers yesterday and Binance at last. Yeah, like I said, man, what will happen in this market? There will be a big rotation, okay? First, like I always say, the first thing you want to look for is a leader in the market. And the first thing that we tried to find was a leader. And what did we find? We found a leader in AXS. Look at that. Absolutely ridiculous. And going back to the whole Luna situation, I mean, you could even see here that even with something like AXS, it's, get out of the way, man. It's still retraced, right? So if we just take a look here, it retraced there. Big retracement there. Okay, we just consolidated there. So you're going to have these. That's why they go up in a diagonal line like that. So it's never, if it's going to go up in a straight line, just expect it to come back down in a straight line for it to retest certain levels of support until it can, you know, make its way back higher. Whereas if you're doing that and you're always just coming up to retest support, you know, retest support, it's always really, really bullish for it to be doing like that, like a step ladder, right? That's ideal. That's what you want to see here, like a step ladder. Literally what you want to be seeing when something is looking pretty bullish. But like I said, guys, you know, these guys investing and having a share in MicroStrategy. Can you guys see the screen just to make sure? Yes, you can. Thank God for that. And then obviously moving on to this, Apple. This is a Chainlink claims. CEO of Chainlink claims that Apple has brought 2.5 billion in Bitcoin. Satoshi era Bitcoin wallet activated, which has $26 million worth of Bitcoin. Why are they activating that now? Another question to ask. Glassnode shows large Bitcoin amounts moved off exchanges. People are now done accumulating their Bitcoin, so they're now storing it in a safe cold storage wallet. All of these things are coming out, okay? All of these things are just kind of coming at the same time, all random. And the amazing thing is, with today's technology, we can see all of the data, we can see all of the metrics. So whatever the big players are doing, we can actually see what they're doing now, okay? And we can just think to ourselves, right, you know, the saying is follow the big money, right? I'm not saying to do that right now. I'm just saying there's a lot of things adding up to me. And it's not only just the Bitcoin news, it's the fact that you have to find these leaders in the market. And we found a few of them. And some of them are absolutely exploding, absolutely exploding. AXS is just, in fact, I found the bloody article on it. All-time high, up 16% to hit new all-time high. Axie Infinity Shards, AXS, the governance token of the crypto-powered Pokemon alike, have hit the new all-time high in the last 24 hours. Crypto-powered game Axie Infinity is continuing its seemingly unstoppable rise, with its governance token AXS up over 17.2% in the last day and over 156% in the last 7 days. AXS price surge took the coin to new all-time highs of $21.65, with the token currently trading at 20.85. So again, moving on to this, if I actually go to the daily chart, you can kind of see what I mean by, again, the whole coming back to retest certain levels of support. In fact, it will look better on the 4-hour chart, and you'll see exactly what I mean here, guys, right? No, I can't zoom out that much. I'm just doing this, that's fine. So obviously one of AXS's biggest resistance levels would, of course, been its all-time high. And if we go right there, you can see we broke through it. And then this daily chart, this daily candle right here came back to retest it. And then we went back higher. So it's the exact same thing, guys. The fact that it's doing that is very, very bullish. And to me, it's leading the way for so many other altcoins. So I'm expecting it to happen to other altcoins as well, man. It's just the way it goes. Staking a lot of crypto on Binance, they have great staking returns, can always move it to another exchange if I have to. Absolutely. One thing people need to understand is that there's so many other exchanges out there, but our minds are just made to think it is just Binance. It's not. We can still deposit and withdraw through other exchanges, not a problem at all. I have 4K on Binance. Most assets are earning interest via staking. Am I foolish for not removing my crypto from Binance? No. You're not foolish at all for doing that. You're not foolish at all for doing that. Seriously, if they were to ever completely get rid of Binance itself, they would be giving us so much time in order for us to move assets out of there. We're not even at that stage, so don't even worry about it. See, the fact I don't even know what Brave browser is, I'm assuming it's just better than what I'm using now. I'm going to look into that because I don't know what it is. It's probably a lot better than what it is right now. It would be useful if you can do a video on how to transfer cash from Binance to another good, cheap fees exchange platform. Binance now to say, bro, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., make sure your notifications are turned on. I've got a video coming out which will explain exactly this, okay? Tomorrow, 9 a.m., guys, please be sure to watch the video that's coming out. I'll show you how to move your crypto out of Binance into a different exchange and then withdraw it back into your bank account using that same exchange as well. Very, very cheap fees, almost the exact same as Binance. I recommend everyone does watch that. And leave a like, man, as you are watching it. So, 9 a.m., make sure your notifications are turned on. Crypto was originally set up as a games currency, and a lot of movers right now are linked to the game. It's maybe worth researching some of these coins a bit deeper. Well, one of my crypto pick of the weeks last week was Engine, which is a gaming token as well. So, I obviously introduced that very at a good time too. So, definitely check that out. If you haven't seen it, one of my crypto pick of the weeks was Engine, all to do with blockchain and gaming. And they kind of all have their own sections in crypto, don't they? You've got the governance tokens, the gaming tokens, the security tokens, DeFi. You've got so many different sections, and you're just going to have them all pop off at certain different times. And if it's gaming that wants to go first, then so be it, man. I'm just chilling. I'm sitting back, holding my coins. I'm just a hodler. I buy my coins cheap and I sell them when I'm in a big profit. That's what you should do. Buy low, sell high. Do not buy high and sell low. That is a very big crypto rookie mistake. In fact, I even made a video on crypto rookie mistakes, guys, and I personally believe it is one of my most underrated videos. What I mean by that is I just don't feel like enough people actually take the time out to watch that video, only because I just found it when I was recording it. I found it to be one of the most relevant videos that I have ever done, because I basically try and help people understand the mistakes that I always used to make when I was new. And I'm trying to help them not make the same mistakes. I've just posted in the comments there. Maybe open in another tab and watch that, guys, just so you guys can kind of get the gist of what I'm saying as well. Last thing I want to do is, I don't want you guys to make the same mistakes I did when I was new. That's one thing I want you guys to avoid doing. In that video, I explain, was it 15 crypto rookie mistakes, I think I called it. So definitely give that a watch, guys. Yep, no worries. In the chat now, guys, go and have a watch. Open a different tab. You can watch it after this. Leave a like on it as well. Very, very good video for you guys to watch, man. Really, really good. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much what I was looking at covering today. Anyone got any questions at all? Anyone want to chat about anything? I still got time, man. But yeah, this whole Binance thing was it's getting there, isn't it? It's one of those things. I just don't want people to take it the wrong way. Like I said, another video coming out tonight on just kind of helping everyone understand what's really going on, get an idea of what's actually happening. Because I'll tell you what I said in that video, right? Just one comment. This is a Binance problem, not a crypto problem. Make sure you understand that, okay? It's a Binance problem, not a crypto problem. Yeah, we'll see, mate. We'll see. Not with your performances of late. Lewis, what made you get into crypto? Good question, man. I was speaking to one of my mates. He works with me within the business side of things of my actual job. I'm a medical recruitment consultant, and he's actually one of the companies that help pay my nurses. And we were speaking, and he started speaking to me about XRP. This was over a year ago, about nearly a year and a half ago now. And he started speaking to me about XRP. And from that day, I just decided to do a ton of research on XRP, completely fell in love with XRP. And, you know, the journey just kind of started from there, man. You know, I was just kind of stuck on XRP itself until I kind of expanded out, started doing more research, learned from my mistakes. And then, yeah, it just kind of blossomed from there. One thing that I've been one of those people that like to try everything in order to make money. So I've tried the whole Forex stocks and all of that stuff. And I made big mistakes in the past where I've lost a lot of money. So obviously, before I got into crypto, I decided to really, really research. I probably researched about a good 2 to 3 weeks before I even invested a single penny. Bought XRP, met a lot of good people along the way, made a lot of mistakes that I've learned from along the way. And then in the end, you know, things just worked out for me. And yeah, here I am today, man. In January, February, I started helping a lot of my friends and family, made a WhatsApp group, expanded a lot, had to make a Discord group. That expanded a lot. And then through mutual friends, I found some guys I wanted to help do a YouTube channel on crypto, on just helping people the way I was already helping people. And yeah, here I am today. Yeah, a bit of a mad journey I've been on, honestly. I've had ups and big downs as well, seriously. I've lost a lot of money. I've made a lot of money. I've paid my parents' mortgage off. I've done the garden up for them. Next is hopefully me to get my house. You know, I'm not like trying to rub it in or anything. I'm just trying to let people know that it's very, very possible to do well in this crypto market. You just have to understand how it works. You have to know what you are doing. You have to have the right mindset. Your mentality has to be correct. There's so many things that go into it. You know, during the course of my crypto journey, I even went on a paid handling your emotions course. Oh my God, you might laugh, but oh my God, it was probably the best thing I have ever done, because it made me like a proper hard nut in crypto, man. Like nothing phases me as long as I understood where the crypto market was at. Along the way, I picked up how to read charts, very basic chart analysis, you know, staking and everything else. Like I'm showing you guys in the videos, man. I try to do everything very, very easily. And now how I try to present things is, you know, if I was new, how would I like to be told how to do something or shown how to do something? And that's just how I kind of present my channel, man. So yeah. If I buy a crypto at £1 each and get 1,000, and next month is worth £5,000 per coin, but I don't sell, is this taxable? I did do a video on tax. I don't know if you haven't. If I buy a coin at £1 each and get 1,000, and next month it's worth £5,000 per. So you're saying you've just bought a coin which is worth £1, and then in a month that coin has gone from £1 to £5,000 per coin, and you've got 1,000 of them, meaning you've just made £500,000. Is that what you're saying? I'm just trying to comprehend what scenario you're putting me in right now. Let me know if that's what you're saying, because if that's the case, yes, you once you sell it, yes, it's taxable. If you don't sell it, then no, nothing's taxable until you sell it. Yeah, is that what you're saying? I've got no idea. I'm kind of a little bit confused. Let me know, man. Pro clubs all over it, bro. We'll create a little pro club as well on FIFA. Hey, no worries, man. No worries at all. It's my pleasure. I enjoy doing the videos, man. I enjoy doing the videos. And, you know, the channel is growing. You guys are growing with me. So it's really, really good to see. Like I said, the growth of the channel has been something I never even expected. Just an example, lol, I wish. Well, in that example, bro, you would be left with £500,000, £499,999 profit. So yes, in that case, yes, it's taxable once you then decide to sell it. Remember, tax is only done once you literally sell it on the exchange. They work with your tax regulator. So literally the second you've sold it on Binance to Great British Pounds or USDT, is taxable. Before it's even hit your bank account, it's taxable. So just remember that, guys. All right. Off subject, but the mad social media racism thing was shocking. Hope it doesn't affect the young guys too much. Yeah, absolutely. Do you know what? It's very much worth mentioning. Obviously, me being an Arsenal fan and seeing Saka obviously missed the last penalty. Do you know what? I was absolutely gutted. Forget about my whole Italy bet. Great, I won that, but let's forget about that for a second. The fact I knew what was coming after, I was so upset for Saka because, yeah, I just knew it was coming. The way this country, sometimes it just makes you think, did we even deserve to win it, man? Do you know what I mean? Did we even deserve to win it? Because you look at the behavior. Yeah, it's like 98% of us are absolutely fine, no problem. But yeah, what can you do, man? What can you do? I feel sorry for the guy, Rashford and Sancho as well. It's a shame what it's come to. So we just got to back the guys. I even tweeted my man Saka today. I ain't going to get a reply, but, you got to big up the guy, man, what he's done. So, yeah, we just got to do what we can, innit? We just got to do what we can. But, yeah, as Dan said, it's disgusting behavior. And, all we could really do is just support the guys in every way possible on and off the pitch and just give them our support, man. There's nothing else we could really do. They were obviously talking about whenever people sign up, showing their ID and everything else. Why don't they just do that, man? It would make things so much easier. The way you explain things is perfect, very military-like. Have you heard of EDIP? Oh, thank you, man. I haven't heard of EDIP, though. What does it stand for? How can a government know that you sold crypto on exchanges? Not trying to evade taxes, but curious how they would know. They work closely with your tax regulator. So literally, HMRC are aware of Binance and every other exchange. It is in the small print. Literally, if HMRC wanted to understand or know any type of transaction you have done, the exchange is entitled to give them every bit of information that they want from you. And obviously, if there is a big transaction that is being done, of course, it would flag up with Binance themselves. And if, obviously, at the end of a tax year, if HMRC have seen that you have not paid that money, then they'll obviously come after you. So seeing it from the perspective of actually putting it back into your bank account as well, if you've just put a random 50, 60, 100 grand, I know it's wishful thinking, I get that, but it does happen. If you just put a random lump sum into your bank account, it's going to flag up. If they then see that it's come from Binance, they'll be straight on the phone to Binance. They'll give them everything and then you're in trouble. So that's just how it is. That's how they see it straight away. Explain, demonstrate, imitate, practice. Great way of teaching. Oh, thank you very much. That's pretty much what I tried to do, man. Pretty much what I tried to do. And guys, while you are all here, 35 of you, thank you for joining. If there's any like video ideas you want me to do, any questions you have, do just leave it in the comments below. Seriously, the Discord has a questions channel as well where you can post all of your questions and video ideas there too. And I literally see all of them and I try to cover every single one in order. So anything you want to ask, any future video that you would like to see, I'm all for it, 100%. I'm down to cover absolutely anything. Obviously, like I said, these next 10 days, if I do post a video showing you how to do something and it's not in the office, it's because I am self-isolating. It is just going to be in my house. But, hopefully the content is still good and easy to understand and everything like that. If I sell my huge profit but leave the cash on the Binance exchange, is this taxable? Yes, it's taxable. Like I said, as soon as you sell it, it's taxable. Even before it's in your bank account, it's taxable, okay? If you have sold anything, obviously right now, you are not due to pay any tax until January 2022, okay? So yeah, not even before it's in your bank account, bro. It's the second you sell it, And in the UK, anything up to 12K profit is tax-free. Anything after that is 20% capital gains tax. I've done the video on using Coinly on how to actually manage all of your tax, and it will do all of it for you very, very easily. So yeah, make sure that you guys are watching that as well, because again, another video that people should definitely be watching, because It's very, very relevant. Okay. And it's something that people need to know, because if you don't do it, you're just going to get in a whole load of trouble. And it's the last thing that you guys need, right? Getting taxed, especially with crypto. So again, people that have not watched that video, I am now leaving it in the comments below for you to watch. There you go. Yes, even if you trade it to a stable coin. Literally, the second you trade it, guys, it's taxable. It's as simple as that. Taxable. Even if you trade it to USDT or whatever other stable coin, BUSD, it's taxable the second you trade it. And yeah, so 12K is tax-free. Anything after that is taxable. Obviously, your initial investment is also tax-free, guys. So let's say you invested 15K, right? You've just invested 15K. You do not get taxed until your port is now worth 27K, because that's your 15K plus your 12K threshold. Anything after 27K is 20% capital gains tax. Flat 20%. Flat 20%, my man. Yep, I know it's pretty dead, but when you actually think about it, if you look at the other tax laws in other countries, we're actually pretty lucky. Some other countries have huge percentages of tax. I know places like Australia, for instance, they're massive on crypto. Their crypto tax is like, I think it's like 35 to 40%. It is madness, absolute madness. Yeah, check it out, bro. Literally, I know the thing is, whenever you have to do your tax with crypto, guys, if you wanted to get an accountant, they have to go through your entire record of your transactions, and they have to literally go through every single transaction on your exchange, calculate whether you've made a profit or loss, and then calculate the tax that you owe. So you may as well just go and watch the video that I done. I show you a website which you can use, which links to your exchange, downloads all of the transactions for you, calculates all of your tax for you, and you can download it all into a report, which you can give to your accountant to then pay your tax. So very, very easy stuff. So go and watch that video, guys. I've put it in the link in the comments right now. Very, very good video to watch. If I sell 12K for profit, but then buy it back immediately, can I offset? This guy does not want to pay tax. Bro, just pay your tax, innit? Just pay the tax. It just is what it is. You'll get caught up on eventually. Crypto is becoming a massive thing. One thing that they're definitely going to be looking at, HMRC in our case, will be if people have made a big profit within tax. They'll definitely be on the phone to Binance. So you definitely should be just doing what you can and just keep it legal, guys. That is my advice. Keep it legal. Do you think the grayscale unlocking Bitcoin on the 17th of July will make crypto prices go down hugely? Is it something to be worried about? I wouldn't say so. It's usually one of those like news things that people would kind of be building up to. So in this case, because they're going to be unlocking Bitcoin, people may think to actually sell beforehand. Could that be why we're seeing such low price action now? Then after it's unlocked, it goes up. We don't know. We never know how these things kind of play out. So with news like that, I would just say hold it off. Just wait. Again, around that time, hopefully we'll see some kind of price action anyway, and hopefully it's good price action. So it could be a day thing where maybe it drops a bit. I don't think it will have so much of an impact, though, being completely honest with you. What's required for a coin to be purchasable on Binance? It's up to Binance, mate. Ask them. They ain't got no regulations anyway. They'll bloody put anything on there, isn't it? Honestly, I don't actually know, because you could look at it two ways. They've got SHIB on there, and then they've got actual coins on there as well that have use cases. So it's got nothing to do with what's requirable. It could be something that's very popular, something that's popular within a community like Shiba. So don't know, man. Well, if I've earned enough to even warrant paying tax, and that's a good thing. Yeah, exactly. Let's get to that point first, isn't it? Let's get to that point first, and then we'll worry about the tax. But what I'd say is I'd watch that video, because you can get everything ready anyway. And then within a click of a button, when the time does come, all of your tax will be sorted. So yeah. They're 2, they're 4, they're 6, they're 8. Thomas and his friends. Chris, what are you on, bro? You've been drinking a little bit tonight, mate. What are you talking about? Have I missed something? I don't know if I've missed something. I've got absolutely no idea what you're on about. But, bro, if you're in your own world, fair enough, my man. Fair enough. Right, guys, I'm gonna call it there, I reckon. Guys, please be sure to join the Discord. Link is in the description. Please join that. Trying to build a big community on there. I will be running a competition very, very soon as well. And look out for the video at 9 9:30 today. I'll probably put it up 9:30 today, and then a video tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Okay, very, very important videos. Check out your last. Oh, sorry, man. Have a quick butchers at Arsenal starting. It's terrible, bro. It is terrible. I've seen it. It is shocking. I don't even know half the players there, but what can we do? It's pre-season, isn't it? But yeah, guys, please watch the video at 9. Watch the video tomorrow morning, probably the most important one. And I'll keep you guys updated with anything else. Thank you all for joining the live stream. Please like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll catch you in tomorrow's live stream around the same time as well, guys. All right? I'll be doing my crypto pick of the week tomorrow. So please be sure to join me. Otherwise, guys, take it easy and have a very, very good evening. I'll see you later.